Come on in and enjoy a great meal today.
Country Financial is ranked number 1 in customer satisfaction for home insurance according to J.D. Power. Why am I sharing such big news instead of some mascot or movie star? Because at Country Financial, we don't invest in all that. We invest in our clients. Call me, Stephanie, at 912-588-1051 at Shauna Quinn's office to learn more about Country Financial's J.D. Power award-winning home insurance.
For J.D. Power 2020 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, or Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois. Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
All right, it is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jessup. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Wayne County Yellow Jackets just wrapped up region, now getting ready for the state playoffs beginning next week, right?
State playoffs next week, but the change in the schedule of the senior night will be pushed to Friday because due to an error in the master region schedule, Wayne goes to Warner Robins tomorrow, not at home, so that game tomorrow's on the road.
So tomorrow's game's on the road and the double header is on Fridays here.
Right.
Well, that works out good, having a double header here. But senior night's going to be Friday night. Okay, well, we've got guests here in the studio this morning. I had a guy stop by the radio station the other day, Jermaine Nixon. Good morning, Jermaine.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
All right, and Jermaine and them have a band here in Jessup and Wayne County. It's called Tricord Band, or just Tricord,
yes.
Or what?
Tricord.
Tricord is the name of the band. And who is in your band?
All right, so we have on lead guitar Zach Williams.
Zach is in the studio with us right now.
Jessup native. Rhythm guitar, we have Charles Martin.
Good morning.
Got Zach and Charles are here this morning.
Yes.
And Jermaine, so there's three of y'all here.
Yes.
What do you do, Jermaine?
I'm the front man.
You're the front man. All right, you're the Mick Jagger of the group, huh?
Yes, sir.
Right. And who's the other one?
The other one, we have bassist and also vocalist Joey Smith.
Okay.
And on drums, we have Haran Sutton.
All right. So you got your guys together here, and tell us a bit about your band, how it started, what y'all play before we get into your event coming up.
Well, Tricord is derived from a mixture of a couple of different incidences beforehand. Birthed from the ashes of a band formerly known as Forever in Majesty. Zach and I kind of didn't want to hang our gloves up quite yet, so we started something new, and this starting something new ended up being the best thing that ever happened for us, I would say.
It's progressing well. We're doing.
Can you move up the mic, please? Yeah, just move the mic around to you. There you go.
Yeah, we're progressing pretty well. Definitely with the event coming up for the EP release album.
Okay. So. For the album release.
Yes,
My generation, it's album release. We don't
release, yeah. EP is like the extended play, and then
LP. The extended play. I know
LP
that.
is the long play.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all got an event coming up here real soon. Tell us about that.
All right. Charles, you can talk.
Charles, go ahead.
So May 1st at Coastal Pines in the Polytech building starting at 6:30, we're going to have our EP release party, our album release party. We'll also be joined by LS3 and Jim Parr. And probably have some vendors out there doing food and stuff.
Who's all going to be there? There's going to be y'all Tricord. And who's the other
Tricord,
one?
LS3.
LS3?
He's a Christian rap artist. And then we also have Jim Parr, who's also a Christian artist as well.
LS3 is from Waycross, Georgia, and Jenna Parr's from Blackshear.
Jenna Parr.
Yes.
Her picture's right here. Okay,
yes.
So I was wondering, I thought you were saying Jim is Jenna Parr, and she's also a contemporary Christian singer too?
Yes, rock. She's in the rock genre as well.
Rock, okay. All right. So y'all going to be performing there at the Polytech Center at Coastal Pines Technical College. What's that date again?
May 1st.
May 1st. And how do people go about? Do they just show up Do they get tickets in advance?
No, actually, it's a free concert.
It's a free concert.
A free concert.
Well, you can't beat that.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Y'all can't pay the bills by playing for free now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, we're hoping from this experience that we'll be able to get some sponsorships to kind of help us to continue to progress. We've had a few different people who have chipped in and kind of helped us out through this journey for the last year and a half we've been doing it. So, I mean, it's a blessing to have that. But we are wanting to just throw a free concert. This is our hometown. For Zach and I, it's our hometown. And we just kind of wanted to do something cool. You know, people are starting to open up venues again, and people have been shut up and shut in for a year, and I'm sure they're ready to just get out and have some fun. And I think that this is the concert to come out to.
Now, what kind of music and what will folks see and hear when they come to the concert?
It'll be a kind of a variety of different types of stuff. Like we said, we have LS3. LS3's a rapper, so like starting to show off, it's going to be high energy. He's going to be doing rapping. Then Jenna Parr, she's more of a rock / contemporary type style. So you're going to get good energy from her.
Is it all Christian based, or is it secular and Christian?
Yes.
It's all Christian based.
Yes, all Christian based.
All right.
And for us, you get just wham bam in your face just the whole time.
You get the whole smorgasbord.
You get the smorgasbord
of it all. It's a buffet of music from Tricord.
So we're an alternative rapcore band. So like,
I don't know if I've ever heard that in the same.
I know before. They're always coming up with new genres. It's wild. So we play alternative music, but like, I guess like if I had to compare it to anybody stylistically, kind of like a Linkin Park-ish, maybe. What's another good one?
Charles, you can think any? Zach?
I say it's the sound of our own.
Yeah, it is the sound of our own.
It's like once you start playing and getting to feel with the other guys in the group, you know, it starts becoming its own genre in a sense.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, now Jermaine and Zach, y'all hear from Jessup. While the mic's right there in front of you, Zach, tell us a little about your history here in Jessup and Wayne County.
Here in Jessup, like Jermaine said, we had started off as FIM, Forever Majesty.
Did you go to Wayne County High School? All kind of stuff?
Yeah, okay. Wayne County High School. You talking about like our history ourselves?
Yeah, personal histories.
Okay, personal history. Yeah, I've been here in Jessup, Georgia, pretty much my whole life. I'm 28 now.
Okay,
well, 27 going on 28. Started out, I wasn't even a musician. Like, I was just, my main thing was like playing sports back in high school. Before that, I liked to read a lot. Was very book heavy into stuff like that.
All right.
I didn't start playing music until after, it was like my sophomore year of high school is when I picked up the guitar.
Well, you did start in high school, playing the guitar?
Yeah, I played the guitar in high school, but I started really getting into it after high school. That's when I really started studying and started playing a lot.
Right.
Then met Jermaine, it was like 2015. 2016. And joined FIM, and then after that, you know, it eventually went into Tricord.
Okay.
And keeping on, going strong.
Okay. And who's your family here in town, Zach?
Family, Melvin Williams is my dad, and Gail Williams is my mom.
Okay.
Both my dad had worked at Rayonier, and then eventually he had moved to working at Walmart. My mom is working in the pharmacy over at Walmart as well.
Okay.
They've been working there for quite some time now.
All right. Well, sounds good. And how about you, Jermaine?
For me, I moved to Jessup when I was in the 7th grade, and I've always kind of been in music. I got in band when I was in the 6th grade before moving to Jessup, saxophone player, which I still play, by the way. So music's always been a huge thing for me. I played sports in school, track, cross country, football. I lost a bet my junior year in high school with the assistant band director at the time, and ended up marching in the band and fell in love with it. By my senior year, I was going to go back to sports, but then I decided maybe music's what I want to do the rest of my life.
All right. What year did you graduate with?
2009. I graduated in 2009, went to Georgia Southern for music education and psychology. And I didn't finish, sadly enough, but other opportunities popped up in my life that would help me progress in my study with music and all. And 2015, I had some stuff going on in my family, and it moved me back to Jessup. From where was I was in South Carolina at the time, Rock Hill, and I got back, felt a pushing and an urging on my heart, and I knew Zach, but barely knew that he even was as good on guitar as he was and stuff. But I just felt like I needed to ask him if he wanted to start getting a band with me, and sure enough, he said yes, and Zach and I have been going hard since then.
All right. Who's your family here in town?
I'm related to my great-grandparents. They were a name in town. They Seth and Sarah Andrews, who were both deceased now. My great-grandfather just passed away last March. My mother is Nakia Nixon, and my father, Jermaine Jackson. So those are my folks.
Okay, well, sounds good. Now you're from across the border there, aren't you? There.
Well,
Charles,
I was born in Savannah, raised in Effingham, and I moved this way when I graduated in 2008. Growing up, I spent a lot of time with my grandfather in the summers this way.
Okay.
His name's Charles Martin as well.
Okay.
He used to own Martin TV Repair back in the day. So
how'd you meet up with these two guys?
Well, Jermaine wound up coming to my church. I go to Compass over there in Ludowici, Georgia, right down the road. And he started going to my church, and one day he came up. He's like, "Hey, man, you want to audition for my band?" I was like, "Sure." And next thing I know, I wound up going to audition at a music studio, which really kind of threw me for a loop. They sit me down. I had never heard the material or anything, and I was supposed to be auditioning for bass. Well, a guitar got put in my hands, and that's all she wrote. So
you're playing the guitar.
Yes, sir. Rhythm with a little bit of lead heart.
Okay.
Not like this guy, though.
Not like
this guy.
This guy can make those strings.
Oh yeah,
he can bend them strings. As they call it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But like I said, I graduated in 2008. Moved to this area. I've been between here, Hinesville, and Ludowici. I work at Rayonier.
You do okay. Are y'all have full-time jobs?
Yes. I actually own a small business in town, Nixon's Finishing, and we're a remodeling handyman business.
Okay.
So.
Well, sounds fine. Now, all y'all are part of a band along with two other guys, right?
Yes.
Two other guys, so 5 of them. They're in a band called Tricord, and they have a concert, a free concert, coming up on May 1st. And it's going to be at Coastal Pines Technical College in the Polytech Center there. It starts at 6:30 on May 1st. Is that a Saturday? Or
that is a Saturday.
It is a Saturday. And everyone's invited. It's contemporary / rap / alternative Christian music. All right? And so it ought to be very entertaining.
Absolutely.
We wish y'all the best. And what else would you like to say about the band or the event or anything like that, Jimmy?
Well, one thing I would like to say is this is a free concert. It's a little bit out of some people's element, but I think that it's going to be absolutely fun. We've put a lot of time, a lot of hard work into preparing for this little album that's coming out. We're also working on a full album, about a 12-song album. We're pushing. We're not stopping. We're going to grind. We're going to keep going. This event is going to be absolutely fun. We're going to make sure that from beginning to end, it will be the thing that people will talk about for the next coming years. That's
now,
how.
Is this going to be your original music?
Yes, it'll be original music. Yes,
done by
one
Tricord.
cover.
One cover, but the rest of it, okay.
Yes, but yes, it's going to be everybody that's performing. It's going to be all their original music. So, guys, make sure you go and like these other artists. Go follow our page on Facebook. Our page on Facebook also we have an Instagram page, a Facebook page, and a YouTube page. We got a music video coming out April 29th. We have the artists that are a part of this event. They have music on their YouTube pages, so you guys can go check out some of their original content and kind of get the chance to learn some of the songs. We're going to be dropping a couple of our songs that are coming up that are coming out for the upcoming album here in the next few days to the next week, so you can at least learn a couple of them beforehand.
So you can sing along with y'all.
Yes.
It's always fun when you can
it's
sing along
always
with the
fun
band.
when you can sing
yeah,
along.
Always,
yep.
Yeah. And so the name of the band is called Tricord. So you can put that in your search bar, go to Instagram, go to YouTube, go to Facebook, put in Tricord. TRICORD, Tricord. And the other two folks performing there will be LS3, LS numbers, and then the numbers are letters, and then the number 3. And then the other performer will be Jenna Parr, GENNAPARR. So LS3, Jenna Parr, and of course the main attraction, the folks that are in here this morning are from Tricord, the band Tricord. 5 of them in the band, 3 of them are in the studio with us this morning, and we just wish y'all the best.
Thank you.
We really do.
Appreciate that.
It's good to step out there and try something that's a dream of yours and put it out there, and you got the creativity, you got the talent, time to put it together, and just hope you can get those followers and those fans out there to enjoy what y'all enjoy.
Absolutely. We're excited. We're pumped up.
Okay. Bob, any questions or comments for our band this morning? Anything else y'all want to say? Anything?
Best of luck.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wish y'all the best.
Be there, be rectangular.
See, they're different. They don't say they be there or be square, but be there or be rectangular. So they're a little bit different. Contemporary rock, rap, alternative Christian music. When you go, you'll hear Christian music, but it'll be in different forms than a lot of folks maybe have been used to. But It's performed all over the place, all over the country. It's just a different way of getting the same message out to folks.
Absolutely.
All right. Y'all take care, guys.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be back more of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup.
Hello, this is your Congressman, Buddy Carter. I've always said we can endure anything as long as we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Thankfully, the light at the end of the tunnel for the coronavirus pandemic is here. With the help and support of the federal government through Operation Warp Speed, safe and effective COVID-19 vaccines were brought to market in less than a year. I'm so confident in the safety and effectiveness of these vaccines that I participated in a clinical trial for the vaccine myself. But we can only defeat this virus if we continue to work together by wearing a mask, washing our hands, social distancing, and receiving the vaccine when it's your turn. America has been tested time and time again, yet we always come out on the other end stronger. I have no doubt that this pandemic will be no different. We will beat this virus, and we will be stronger together because of it. For information about the COVID-19 vaccine, contact your local Board of Health or visit buddycarter.house.gov/coronavirus. This message was paid for by official funds authorized by the U.S. House of Representatives. Stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. Bob, it's good to see some young folks just step out there and try to fulfill their dreams. You know that?
It's always interesting to see how these guys meet and to come together as a band.
It is.
So.
Did you remember calling plays for any of these guys? Jermaine Nixon or Zach? Don't remember? They were playing football and track and cross country and that kind of stuff. But they will be performing a free concert with the 3 different groups, Tricord, LS3, and Jenna Parr, not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, May 1st, starting at 6:30 at the Coastal Pines Technical College in the Polytech Center. It's free. Everyone's invited. So if you like good contemporary Christian music with a little rap to it, a little alternative to it, then go to it and enjoy it. So it's great to see young folks like that just to try to fulfill their dreams and create a good life for themselves and get a good message out. All right, Bob, what's going on? Anything on your mind this morning?
Just a lot going on today, sports-wise. Again, a reminder that the Wayne County boys tennis team starts state playoff action today at 3:30, taking on Jones County. So invite everybody out there to support the boys tennis team. And the JV baseball team plays in the championship game today, again, the conference championship against Jeff Davis. That gets underway at 6 o'clock today at Howard Bill Warren Field.
So 6 o'clock, JV playing for the Marbles, huh?
Right.
Playing the region.
And a reminder that the Wayne County Warner Robins game, which was originally scheduled here for tomorrow, has been moved to Warner Robins. So the doubleheader will be here instead of out there Friday. So senior night's been pushed to Friday, not tomorrow night.
Yeah, so if you look at your schedule, you'll think it's here tomorrow night for senior night, but that's going to be Warner Robins not here, and the senior night and doubleheader against Warner Robins will be on Friday here.
All right.
So just a little bit of change there. Lots going on in sports there as these teams are wrapping up the regular season, getting into the region and state playoffs here.
And the baseball state playoffs for Wayne County is set. It's Wayne County, Jones County, round 1. It's a week from this coming Wednesday. So it's
amazing how many times that we play Jones County. Yeah, you know that? Absolutely. It's like every time we turn around, we're playing them in the playoffs in baseball.
Yep. Fortunately, we always win, so that's good.
They have a good baseball program there, apparently, like we do here, and good tradition there. But, it just seems like, it's Jones County, You can play in the first round, Jones County. Yeah, I guess they don't vary the different regions playing against each other. They always, of course, we're in a different region than we were last year. We're still playing Jones County in the first round.
Their region hasn't changed, though. That's still the old Locust Grove, Union Grove. So they finished fourth. We finished first. So that's the matchup, 1 against 4.
Okay. All right. Jones finished fourth?
Jones finished fourth.
Okay. All right. Well, go Wayne County Yellow Jackets. So, once again, the junior varsity playing today against Jeff Davis at 6 o'clock at Howard Bo Warren Field for the region title, right? Okay. All right. Anything going on news-wise this week?
Yeah. I'll be in court today. They got the calendar call. I'm finally going to have jury trials in May. So
the Superior Court's back in session beginning today after all this year off.
Well, they've been in session. They just haven't had any jury trials.
Right.
And jury trials are able to start in May. So, like I said, it hasn't been a jury trial for over a year. So almost a year and a half.
They took pleas over the last year, so it is.
They're taking pleas. They've had court. They've had drug court, things like that. But they haven't had any jury trials with the jury. In fact, the grand jury meets this morning at 9 a.m. And then the calendar call at 10:30 with Judge Harrison. So be interested to see what cases are set for jury trials in the month of May. But should get that today.
Okay. It's amazing how the different states approached the COVID thing differently. I mean, Chicago schools on Fox News this morning, they're just beginning to get back into school. They've been now virtual for over a year. For about a year now, that Chicago's been virtual. And many other states are the same way. I mean, the students have not seen a classroom in a year now in many parts of the country. And you've got other states that are just really loosening things up now. But you got Oregon out there. They're the head of their health department out there in the state of Oregon saying, we're going to keep things tightened up. We're going to keep things closed down, mask on, don't do anything, don't go anywhere. And that kind of stuff. Unless you're protesting. Now, if you're protesting out there on the street, you can do whatever you want. But anything else, like going to school, going to work, that kind of stuff like that, we're still going to keep it locked down and understand that the citizens of Oregon are a little teed off, a little teed off. They're tired of being stuck in their homes out there for a year. And now you're saying, they see all the other country kind of loosening it up a little bit, and Oregon's still wanting to tighten down out there. It'll be interesting to see if the state legislature and the governor still goes along with what the health department head out there wants to do. It's just interesting to see how different states have taken different views on this, different actions on it. It's just, can you imagine being in school and being out for an entire year? They say they got taught virtually, but we know how the virtual works. We've seen it, we've heard about it. It just doesn't work near as well as being in the classroom itself.
Don't hear much good about it, so that's for sure.
No. So it'll be interesting to see how all that works out. It really does. But lots going on, and you said that the city or the school board met recently. Was the city? You were talking about somebody on your news there. Was it the city or the school board met, and you had? Or do you have another event coming up? I can't remember exactly what.
The city meets tomorrow.
City meets tomorrow. Session. That's right. The city meets tomorrow in a work session. I knew you said something about the city.
The school board has an official meeting tomorrow. They're going to be at that event for the chamber quarter membership luncheon where they name the page star student and star teacher.
Okay, so the school board meets tomorrow, and they got that luncheon going on tomorrow with the chamber. Right. And it's going to be an official school board meeting, as they're calling it too, since they're going to have a quorum there. But they're not meeting. Are they meeting to do? They're not meeting. They're just going to be there.
Just they're saying it's an official meeting because they're all board members going to be there.
All right.
They're all going to attend the event.
Okay.
There's nothing.
If all of them go to an event and sit at different tables, is it still an official meeting? If they don't do any action on anything?
I have no idea. I just know what I have.
You just know what they have there. Okay.
It says called board meeting. Chamber State Education Event. Board will attend the event as official meeting.
Okay.
It's the only thing on the agenda. So
all right.
Guess they want to check. That's what I look at. That's what I assume.
Well, they get money for official meetings?
Right.
They do? Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah. Okay. All right. And the University of Georgia had their G-Day game on Saturday. Your thoughts and feelings on the game there, Bob, and what talent you saw out there on the field?
Looked good to me.
Looked good?
It's all scripted. They made the quarterbacks look good, so throwing it all over the yard. So questions on the offensive line still. That's what the big issue is, that in the secondary. So But they should be fine. Plenty of talent up there. But the quarterback situation is pretty good. Daniels, like I said, finished the year last year strong. He'll be the starter. Carson Beck finally got some playing time. He looks awfully good. The Brock Vandegrift kid out of Christian School, Prince Avenue, he looks very talented, as everybody expected. So they should be good. Should be a good year. Starts with Clemson, so but Georgia should have a good year, compete for the SEC. It'll come down to them in Florida for the SEC East, as it always does, and whoever wins that goes to the championship game.
Okay, against Alabama.
Against Alabama. You had a packed house.
They did have a packed house. That was major news right there. The most people that have shown up to any event anywhere in a year now.
47,000. Didn't see anybody wearing a mask either.
We're not Oregon. Alabama's not Oregon.
I'm surprised they're not yelling and screaming about that. But I saw a few news stories make an issue out of it. But Nick Saban says he wanted to pack house, and Nick Saban's God in Alabama. So
it wasn't packed. They said 100-something thousand.
No, it was packed.
I thought you said they had 47,000.
It was. Well, they said it was a packed house capacity.
Well, they said 100,000, so that's like 50%, Bob. Yeah. Almost 60%.
It was a big crowd.
Big crowd. Big crowd. Okay.
Biggest crowd they've had in Alabama.
Biggest crowd they have anywhere up to this time. You know.
How about that pink coat he had on?
I didn't see the pink coat. I didn't see the game. No, I didn't see no pink.
He was decked out.
Real men wear pink?
He almost got hit. He almost got killed in one play.
Oh, did he?
Luckily.
He moved out of the way quickly?
Yeah. He moved quickly. The linebacker was about to get him. About to take him out.
Yeah, maybe he needs one of those big offensive linemen to stand next to him on the sidelines that plays on the practice squad to protect him in case.
Glad to see the Braves finally get off the snub. They got beat up bad over the weekend, but they returned the favor last night against Chicago.
Yeah, they whipped up on Chicago last night. The Braves will be off today. They're taking on the Yankees for the next two nights.
Yeah.
They're in New York City taking on the Yankees for a couple of nights.
Yankees are struggling. I think they're like 5-10.
All right, so the Braves will play the Yankees tomorrow night. That game will start on our AM station, Fox Sports Radio, 1370 AM The Buzz, and we'll join in here on WIFO as soon as the Wayne County game is over. And then, of course, Wednesday's game. Let's see what time that is, Wednesday's game. Wednesday's game will also be on WIFO 105.5 FM. So your Atlanta Braves radio station for Southeast Georgia. Well, Bob, we're about to wrap up this morning. Anything else on your mind?
No, just getting a reminder, the tennis team's at home today at 3:30 against Jones County. The JV home against Jeff Davis. That championship game set for 6 o'clock at Howard Bell Warren Field. So it should be a good crowd for that.
JV baseball game, region championship against Jeff Davis at 6 o'clock at Howard Bell Warren Field.
It's a conference championship. There's not a region.
It's not region. It's called conference, right?
Yeah. Jeff Davis, Vidalia, Wayne, Ware.
They just put all those teams in one conference instead of a region. Okay.
But it's something new this year. They never had a championship game, but they did decide to have a championship this year, so it came down between us and Jeff Davis.
Okay, well, good. Let's get out there and support those university baseball teams. Yep. 6 o'clock, Howard Bell Warren Field. Playing for the conference championship against Jeff Davis. World-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by First Southern Bank, by Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, by O'Quinn & Associates Country Financial, and by Murphy Builder Supply.